Action. Hi, I am so excited to be here with one of my best friends, one of my best friends in the world, Jayme Cyc'.
Hi.
This is her. I'm really excited because I feel like in past YouTube videos, like a while ago, I would go to people's houses and go in their closets and kind of like do like a styling session with them. But then with the pandemic, I just started doing things on myself. But I would like to get back to doing things on other people. And Jayme she's the best person to start with here.
Hi, I'm Allison Bornstein and I'm a stylist. I believe that fashion can be used as a wellness tool.
What should we say first? Like a little bit about you or how we met?
I think how we met.
Okay, me and Jayme used to be roommates in New York. We were both interns at Teen Vogue, but we were interns for the same editor, but opposite schedules, right? And so the editor was like, would you come in one of the days that you don't work and will you show Jayme, the newer girl, how you do things?
That I can't even talk about.
All right, everyone, gird your loins.
You were laughing at a lot of the things that I said, and I know you were being nice, but I was like, oh, she thinks I'm funny. Like, we should be friends.
Like an hour later, I got a text and it was like, hi, this is Jayme from Teen Vogue. I just wanted to know if like you'd ever want to get dinner. And I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah, like I was just very like, I think I would have just been too shy to do that and like... Then we ended up
quickly.
Yeah, you moved quickly, and then we ended up being roommates. Tell everybody what you do.
I am in the beauty industry. I've been a beauty editor my whole career, and I have my own beauty brand consultancy, and then I also contribute to some publications like WWD where I write about the business of beauty. And then I also have a mental health platform with my co-founder / husband, Ben Rabb, where we help to normalize the conversation around mental health. So I do a lot of different things, I guess.
How did you get into like the mental health and wellness space from beauty? Fashion is wellness, beauty is wellness.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Well, I've always been pretty obsessed with wellness overall, even though I've like been in the beauty space my whole life. I think that was always just something that like was more sometimes interesting to me, and also dealing sort of with my own mental health issues, working through orthorexia, which essentially just means that like I'm obsessed with clean eating, whatever you want to say clean eating is, and just have like a lot of shame around the food that I eat. So I would say that is one of the reasons I got into mental health, just through my struggles with that. And then also being on an antidepressant was something I was really embarrassed about for a really long time. And then I started to take it when I was older, and I was like, wow, I really need this. So there was like a lot of things that sort of Andrew Pete, our mental health platform, came about, but ultimately, it really came through from my own experience and sort of like how I've healed, but also like I haven't healed. I'm still going through all of it.
Those like eating issues, do you find that plays into what you're wearing?
I've been obsessed with fashion for as long as I can remember, but I've always felt really anxious about the clothes that I wear. And as much as I love actually buying something new, like the thrill that I get of like going online and like hitting like buy is so exciting, and also the idea of something coming in the mail new that I'm excited about. But I would say in the past couple of years that excitement is still there, but then the actual anticipation of it coming is more anxiety ridden because I'm afraid it won't fit. I'm gonna get a little vulnerable, but I am in therapy for my eating disorder right now, and so I'm really trying to get to a better place where I'm okay with the way that I look, because every day is truly a struggle. And did that answer your question?
Yes, I love you for being so vulnerable. you really thank you for that.
Yeah, of course.
It's exciting to buy the thing, and the anticipation of waiting for it and thinking, okay, this is going to be the thing that changes my life. This is going to be the thing that my whole wardrobe is going to change because of this thing, and I can't wait. And then when you try it on, you're like, okay, this actually doesn't look good, this doesn't fit, this doesn't look right, this doesn't look like the model. That is so horrible because it's such a roller coaster of up, and then you have to return it, and then you're like, should I buy a new size, or fuck this.
My waist is much smaller than my hips, and I there's so much discrepancy in terms of sizes, and that's really stressful, and so I have to constantly remember that.
I don't know about you, but I feel like sometimes I'll get really attached to the number that I think that I am, and then if I'm a different number, it's it actually really doesn't mean anything, and it's kind of hard to dissociate the number from the way that you feel, you know what I mean? If I have to go up a size, I'm like, oh what does that mean? But it literally means like the fit is different.
Yeah.
Do you get stuff tailored often?
So that's something I'm like have started to do probably in the past year or so. And that's something that I think I'm going to continue to do more of because honestly...
How are we expected to all fit into like the same size? It's insane. Now I would love to see your wardrobe. I want to see what you wear all the time. I want to see things that you struggle with. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, so now we are in your wonderful closet, and I feel like looking in it, it's like I know what you wear all the time, but tell the people, what are sort of your go-to looks?
Okay, well this. I mean, I wear a lot of denim and a lot of button-downs. These are A Gold or A Goldie, whatever the name is.
I don't know how to say it, so please, if anybody knows if it's A Gold or A Goldie, let us know in the comments, please.
Please do. These I wear a lot too, which are feel jeans, and these
cute. I like this color. These
I like really sized up and then had to get it taken in like everywhere.
So doesn't that feel so much better? Like as opposed to like having like a small size or just something that doesn't fit.
It feels good when it actually fits you well, but the idea that I have to spend more money is actually one of the most annoying things ever.
Okay, fine. I feel you.
But I totally am down with the tailoring because if that's gonna make me feel better, I honestly think it's worth it to spend the money. I wear a lot of home girls with cropped style. I always feel as if everything I want to wear, I just want it to make me look like longer and leaner. Always gold jewelry for the most part. And then this is my new totem belt that I really love.
I love it too.
I mean, another button down. This is one of my favorites from Totem. I like love my black.
I love this.
Nina Bing silk skirt, which I think it's like partially body issue stuff that like I kind of feel like I just look really hippie. So maybe we can play with that too.
Okay, love that.
A cute little silk tank, and I have a bunch of these from Nina Bing. So, I mean, I think it's a similar pattern. Like, there's a croppedness to it.
And a stripe.
So I've actually worn it with your Jack Irwin shoes.
Okay, so now what are some of the question pieces? What are the pieces that you love but you don't know how to style? The hows.
Okay. I love a blazer, and I'm obsessed with how you put blazers together, but I am shorter than you, as you can see. I want to figure out how to wear these oversized blazers without, again, looking short. That one I really love. And it's also something that I'll even like another Zoom top.
Okay,
hey everybody.
We're actually going to put this in the house because we just heard from Jamie's husband that actually he hasn't seen her wear it in 2 years, so she's lying.
I love this top, but like the proportions are never right when I style it.
Okay. Would you ever be open to doing like something tighter on the top?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now we're talking. How do you feel when you wear these?
I think I wore them maybe once, and I wore them pre-pandemic.
Okay.
So it's been a minute.
Okay. So I just wanted to like stop for 1 second just so we can like sort of see and understand the things that do work and the things that you do like, which is high-waisted jeans, tanks that are like a little slinkier because I feel like that's really flattering on you as well. Longer dresses because again that's sort of elongating. Cropped button-downs and jeans. I feel like sometimes you're drawn to the idea of boxier things or kind of, I mean, these are also really similar, like kind of like flowier. You're drawn to them, but then when you get them, you don't know how to style them, which makes sense because it's kind of opposite of what the proportions that you usually wear, but we're gonna work these in. Okay, so here we kind of styled the how blazer. How did you style this before that wasn't working?
Usually if it was like a tank or even like a t-shirt, it would just be like a little bit more flowy. Like it would be tucked in and it wouldn't be like, you know, to my body.
Yeah.
It would be like a little bit looser. And so sometimes I think it would almost make it like look a little frumpy.
Yeah. So that's why I love having this kind of like tighter ribbed little tank underneath because like I said, it's like, it feels counterintuitive, but I feel like if you show a little bit more, especially if you have something boxier over, it actually, it looks really flattering, and I think this looks really nice.
You know, sometimes when I put like something a little bit looser on, I like feel sort of like the weight of it, even though it's not heavy.
Yeah.
But maybe just because like I mean, this isn't tight, but like I feel a little bit like more like pulled in.
Yeah.
That there's like a little bit more of like a comfort factor there. Yeah.
Now that we're here, remember this Totem shirt that you were talking about? I wonder if we can almost try this unbuttoned. I love this too, but this to me is so cool, and I love the way that it's like kind of hanging and feeling a little bit loose. And again, I think wanting to hide by putting on something oversized is actually like it's not doing what you think it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like this is like so cute. I would love to also try this with the black underneath because we did the white with the white and Ying Bing. I feel like this could be really cute with black. Okay, now we're just trying with the black under just for a little contrast. I feel like the white on white I love, but why not try a little black one? Like we saw in your regulars, you are drawn to things that are like a bit lower. So I feel like having like this shape is great, but just something like a bit more tight and form-fitting.
Yeah.
This looks really cute.
Yeah.
Now, okay, while we're here, let's throw this on over.
Okay.
Just, yeah, the simple like act of like having the belt and just kind of doing like a little tuck. It shows your waist and the proportions I feel like are a lot better. It's not like it's rocket science necessarily, but it's just things that like, if we wear something one way all the time and that's just the way we wear it, we don't think of doing it other ways. It's a very easy problem to solve.
Yeah.
We're not like doing mind-blowing looks over here. It's just like, we're kind of just like figuring out ways to kind of, to wear the things that you have in a different way. Okay, so take off the, oh, this looks super cute too. And again, maybe like push the sleeve.
Yeah.
That we just kind of unbuttoned and push, just again to show a little form. Yeah, I feel like this is cute. It's like, it feels like you, but just kind of like adding like one more like piece of like something. It's like an accessory, but not.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
love
a good
this.
layering piece.
It's a really good layering piece.
Okay.
Let's see this guy.
I still don't know if I like this shirt.
Can we just make the sort of executive sort of decision that maybe in the future the things to avoid might be like these kind of flowy, boxier things?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we can let that go.
Okay.
Let's let it go.
Okay.
Let's try this.
Okay.
So what I did here is, again, not like necessarily a groundbreaking look, but I went in your closet and I picked things that were similar proportionally to the things that you love. So like this top is cropped, which is similar to like your crop button downs, and I added a belt, just a different one. I kind of feel like this is nice. What do you think? You think your boobs look big?
I think it's more when I look down at them versus in the mirror.
Okay, well, welcome to my life. Wait, what would it be like this jacket that you always wear in events? He has never seen you wear it in his life. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty cute.
I like the two colors together and the layering of it.
I do too, and I actually like kind of like the pop of like the black, and I feel like you could do like those shoes, or you could do with like just like your classic black boots. Yeah.
Okay.
I think something else I'd want to explore, because again, thinking of proportions, I'm thinking that like we like the cropped, we like the tight underneath with like, you know, something maybe a bit more boxy on top, and then like this sort of slightly fitted but slightly baggy pant. I wonder if we could sort of make this, take this in a totally different direction by doing it with your trousers. Okay, this is super cute. And then I wanted to see what it would be like, because you are drawn to like those more crop styles. I wanted to see how we can kind of work in like the longer jacket without you feeling short.
Yeah.
And I think that this really works. And I think it really works because we have like this solid black underneath. So I feel like this is really elongating. But I think because there's like the clean line with like the black trouser, this black knit, and then the black boots, it just like it feels long within something, right?
Yeah, I love
over
this
it.
one.
I love this too. So for these pants, we realized all we would need to do to just sort of like make them fit a little bit better, because if you see like the pleats are coming out slightly, is just to move this kind of button thing just a little bit closer. I feel like if it was right here, it wouldn't pull as much, and then that would be perfect, because when you put it there, it's pulling and it's like kind of disrupting the pleats. I feel like that's a really easy tailoring thing to do, and you'll wear these trousers so much more if you do that.
Yeah, and it also, then I don't have like a crotch opening.
Yeah, we do not want that. Even though, as we said earlier, it's like annoying to spend money on it, it's kind of like an investment in your...
And feeling better.
And in the piece that you already spent money on.
Yeah.
I wonder if this jacket would also be really cute with one of your other hows, which is this silk skirt. Like, what if we did something like this and then threw that? Okay, so we put on this little Zara knit top, and I love it with the skirt, and I think it's super cute with just like these little flat sandals. Now let's put on our jacket. Oh, this looks cute too. Would you rather wear like a little heel?
Because I do mostly wear flat though.
Okay, do these feel better?
They do.
Just because they're like a little bit more minimal and like...
I think so.
Okay. Okay, take off the jacket. I have a few ideas of what we can do here. Let's put on this sweater.
Okay.
This with the skirt compared to this with the jeans, actually the proportions look really nice.
Yeah, I think it looks like, yeah, it just makes more sense.
I think this is working with these sandals now. We have some volume on the top, and so to have like something a bit chunkier on the bottom now works. almost like the punch at the bottom is really actually very nice.
Yeah, I think that works nicely.
I love this. And would you wear this?
Yeah.
Yay! I am so happy. How do you feel after kind of going through stuff? I know, like we said in the beginning, like trying on clothes and just like the thought of getting dressed in general can be like a bit triggering or stressful. How do you feel?
I feel, okay, so to be completely honest,
Again, she will always be completely honest.
Always. I feel like this was really cathartic, and there are like so many things that I've taken from this, especially with pairing like the sort of more fitted top, actually made me feel better in some of my clothes that I already own. And then, you know, there's things like this skirt where I'm still like, this looked really good, but I'm still like tripped up on the fact that like I don't like the way my hips look or certain parts of me look. So I would say that like I feel really good, and I feel like I'm taking a lot away from this.
I love to hear that. You are like the best ever. And for everybody watching, follow and repeat, because that's Jayme's company and it is so incredible. It's just like destigmatizing the conversation around mental health. Isn't that kind of the gist?
Yeah, exactly. We have a different person on each week to talk about their mental health journey.
It's really amazing. And also, like, again, follow and repeat, but also follow Jayme on Instagram, because if you want to see somebody just like really is vulnerable and like kind of takes away the stigma of mental health, she's your girl. And I appreciate you being so open and honest and willing to do this.
Oh my God,
I love you so much. Thank you so much. That's all.